what holds new leaders back from saying the thing they actually need to say? I got some good insight on this recently as I was having a conversation with a guy named Mike during a client workshop. Mike has been in his manager role for about a year, and I was asking him, what has been hard in that transition for you? And without hesitating, he said, it's hard to be as direct as I want to be because I'm afraid I'm going to piss people off. And I loved him for saying that out loud because it is such an honest response and the most universal feeling that leaders have. This fear of upsetting people. It is real. And I know I have felt it so many times myself. And it's one of the most common things I see hold new leaders in particular, hold them back. Not lack of skill, not lack of intelligence, the fear that their directness will cost them the relationship. That if they say the hard thing, give the honest feedback, hold the boundary, name what isn't working, the person on the other side is going to like them less or respect them less or make their life harder. So what do? We soften it, we delay it, or we don't say it at all. And the thing that needed to be said just keeps sitting there, getting heavier, while the relationship and the performance suffer. So here's what Mike and I talked about, and the thing that I want every new leader to hear. Directness without relationship is criticism, but directness built on a foundation of genuine relationship and trust, that is leadership. That's the feedback that actually lands. That's the conversation that moves something. So the sequence matters. Relationship first, then directness. Not because you have to earn the right to be honest. You do have to earn the right to give feedback in the right way. But that's not the whole point, because when someone knows that you care about them, like really knows it, feels it in how you show up for them day to day, the hard feedback doesn't land as an attack. It lands as investment. It says, I believe in you enough to tell you the truth. I respect you enough to not let this slide. I care about where you're going too much to pretend that everything is fine when it isn't. That's the relationship that makes directness possible. And that relationship gets built in the ordinary moments. The check-ins, the genuine curiosity about how someone's doing, the willingness to celebrate what's going well before you address what isn't. The consistency of showing up for someone, not just when there's something to correct, but showing up for them all the time. And when you have that foundation, it's so much easier to say the hard thing, and it will land so much differently than it would have landed without it. So here's your reflection for today, whether you are a new leader or a seasoned one. Where are you holding back something that needs to be said? And is it because the relationship isn't strong enough yet? Or because you're afraid of what directness might cost you? Both are worth sitting with, and both point to the same answer. Build the relationship, then say the thing, because you have a foundation from which to say it. That is the work. And it never stops being the work, no matter how long you've been leading. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.